Hey, it's my 5 minutes variable for breathless in my white paper with heart rate synchronizations. So without further ado, I'll hook in. These findings suggest that heart rate synchronizations in response to narrative stimuli can reflect cognitive processes, attention and conscious perception, highlighting the intricate link between psychological signals physiological signals and cognitive states. The following text, the summary of the text, the synchronization of heart rate fluctuations among individuals in response to narrative stimuli. Here are some key points summarized from the text. Heart rate synchronization. This text demonstrates that heart rate synchronization is dominant in low frequency bands, around about 0.1 Hz. This synchronization is induced by engaging narrative stimuli such as auditory, narratives, and instructional videos. Attention modulation. Attention plays a crucial role in the modulation of heart rate synchronization. Synchronization of heart rate fluctuations across subjects decreases when individuals are distracted from the stimulus, indicating the influence of attention. Memory performance. Heart rate synchronization is predictive of memory performance, indicating that fluctuations in heart rate can be an indicator of cognitive processing. Respiratory synchronization. This text explores the relationship between heart rate synchronization and respiratory patterns. It is found that synchronization of breathing does not significantly contribute to heart rate synchronization observed during passive listening or watching. Impact on disorders of consciousness. Heart rate synchronization is disrupted in patients with disorders of consciousness. Reduced heart rate synchronization in these patients could potentially serve as a marker for cognitive state and recovery. Clinical implications. ISC HR stands for inter-subject correlation of heart rate. Many may have potential clinical implications as a marker for cognitive processing in unresponsive patients, although further validation and research is required. These findings suggest that heart rate synchronization in response to narrative stimuli can reflect cognitive processes, attention, and conscious perception, highlighting the intricate link between physiological signals and cognitive states. So heart rate variability and synchronicity in subjects with different control factors. So they're showing the effect on heart rate synchronization is dominant in low frequency bands around 0.1 Hz, which falls in the frequency range of respiratory sinus arrhythmia. However, we show here that breathing does not synchronize between subjects during passive listening or watching, nor was the respiratory sinus arrhythmia dependent on attention, although there are various studies demonstrating a synchronization of breathing. Most are contingent on synchronization of movement, speaking, singing, or dancing. Very interesting. It is worth noting that the ISC was modulated by attention in the low frequency peak of HRV, and not high frequency peak around 0.3 Hz. That is the predominant breathing frequency. This parallels with the observation in sleep, where the low frequency peak, not the high frequency peak, is during slow wave sleep. A period of deep sleep characterized by sensory decoupling and a breakdown of cortical connectivity. Given the link between respiratory sinus arrhythmia and parasympathetic cardiac control, we therefore conclude that attention does not affect parasympathetic activity. Thank you for listening, and I'll go to bed.